Joining me now is the man who conducted that interview back in 2022 with the public side of Rex Heuermann. Antoine Amira is here. I am so glad to have you with me.
Thank you very much.
Dying to ask you so many questions about that time that you spent with him. Your initial impressions of Rex Heuermann.
Before or after?
Before, during, after, all of it.
Well, before I met him, it was very difficult for me to get that interview. Once I arrived at his office, I was so we arrived. He has the entire floor in his office, and we greet each other. And the first impression that he gave me, he was a very strong man. We shook hands. And he's very, very strong.
Like he gripped your hand?
Like gripped my hand, like I was that close to say,
Really?
Yeah, it was so strong. He hurt. It was so strong. And I had my cameraman, which is almost as tall as Mr. Rex. He exactly had the same thing. It was super hard, you know. And then during the interview, I felt like he was very difficult for me to do the interview because it was really a lot about him. He loves talking about himself, about what he did. He was also a little bit, he had his daughter that was working with him at the
She was there during the interview?
Yeah, she was there during the interview. She's the one who welcomed us, but he felt like that, you know, he was a strange relationship between his daughter and him, in the sense that she was a little bit intimidated by him also.
You felt his daughter was intimidated by him?
Yeah, because the way that he was talking a little bit to her. I mean, I didn't feel comfortable when he was talking to her personally.
Really?
Yes.
That is fascinating. Can I ask you, while we were, I'd tell the audience that while the interview was playing, we were talking, and you said this was the worst interview you'd ever done.
The reason why it was the worst, it's because it was very difficult for me to drive the conversation. He's somebody that is extremely precise, and because he's an architect, and because I interviewed him originally because he's a Department of Building facilitator, and he loved making a fool of the city, making a fool of the government, all people, I would say in general terms, people with authority. Because he many times he said to me that he knew more about the people working there. So
narcissist.
Yeah, very narcissist, very, very proud of himself. So that was very difficult for me to do this interview.
Watching you interview him and watching his response, I just sensed ego coming through the lens. Did you feel the same in the room, or was it more, or was it less?
No, this is exactly why it was very difficult to do that interview, because of that, because it was constantly, it was very difficult for me to go to the next question. He loves to talk about himself so much. You know, that was very, very intriguing. I think the time when he was a little bit thrown off is when I asked him. I always ask the same question at the end of my interviews. All the people that I interview always ask if they if they were an object, what would they be? You know, to help them in their business. And that really, you know, you can see him on the camera. You know, he's taken aback a little bit. You know, because he said, oh. You know, for the very first time, somebody's asking him to be objectified and to see himself as an object. And
he said hammer, and when I first saw your interview, it didn't stand out to me as much as it did this week when we learned in the bail application that he allegedly used all of these tools on these poor victims who were tortured, allegedly, again, in that basement. Now, looking back at that answer, give me your impressions.
It's a little bit chilling, I would say, you know, to say the least. You know, knowing what the investigation has seen, and again, like you said, it's allegedly. It's bizarre, you know. Looking for a hammer it was not the first time I heard the word hammer. Some of my interviewees, but it was the first time somebody was so precise.
And he seemed to change all of a sudden when you. I think you should reach out to him because you've done an interview with him already, and maybe you will be the person he will want to interview with again. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider, and don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.